You're welcome to the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of education stakeholders generally. And this is usual class every Saturday, Unlock with me, David Adeniji. I'm going to be looking at something very important today. Also, we have another class today, which is our SFE Cube class. The SFE Cube class is the advanced class of this. The SFE Cube class is the advanced session. So this class is going to be divided into two classes today. The first part is the introduction, which is free, and the other part is we just move over. People are waiting in the other room for the SFE Cube. That SFE Cube is about 5 months, 20 weeks program to certify school owners and school growth consultants. So I'd like you to sit back and relax while we start the class. Let me show you something very quickly. But then, okay, thank you very much. Thank you for joining the class. Let me go for this short break. I'll be right back. All right, today's class is titled Persuasive Presentations That Win Parents' Heart. In other words, how to make persuasive presentations that win your parents' heart. I mean, that's a wonderful class to have. That's a wonderful topic. A lot of us, we believe that every time parents demand for something, sometimes because we cannot meet all their demands immediately, we start to jitter. Sometimes we start to worry. See, business is about, especially marketing, is questions and answer. People ask you, you present your offer, they raise objections, and then you crush it. For example, you want to increase school fees. You didn't tell them. I advise that it is not all the time you want to increase school fees that you need to tell your stakeholders. At the time, I even said that your school is not a democracy whereby people now vote. You please, if you know that, no, it's not like that. Many times, all you need to do is present your offer. They will raise objections. They may negotiate it. You must have left the margin, and then you crush the objections and you move forward with business. So, but how would you do that if you can't talk to them, if you don't know how to articulate your words, if you do not know how to present your position? Somebody called me, Mr. Adeniji, I have increased school fees already. I've included it in, I've put it in their newsletter, but they are now beginning to complain. I know of many school owners who will increase school fees and parents will come back and revert the feedback. I said in one of my books that if your parents love you, if you like double your or triple your school fees, if they love you, they won't leave. They will still eventually force you into giving them discounts that will now return the money to what it was. That's because they love you. If they don't love you, you may be in for it. And so the purpose of this class is to teach you how to make those presentations that will wow your parents. You're not. I said in my prologue that persuasion is a skill. It's a skill you need to learn in business. It's part of the skills under negotiation. Let me tell you one basic principle of negotiation that you may not have known. It will help you. Am I talking too much? There's an introduction. This is just an introduction. Thank you very much once again. This is the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of education stakeholders, of everyone generally. I told you that this class is the intro. As the introduction, this topic is divided into two parts. The introduction part, which is 30 minutes, and the advanced class, which is the SFE class, which is starting by 11 a.m. I'm going to be going over there into that class. But hey, I'm going to go for a short break right now. I'll come back and take it from where I stopped. I was talking about negotiation. I wanted to make a point that I wanted to give you one of the biggest the biggest secrets, one of the biggest secrets I've learned in negotiation. And it's going to help us. Business is about negotiations. So when you want to increase school fees, you're actually negotiating. You understand? You don't want them to say no. At the same time, you don't want them to leave. You want them to pay. You get my point? So there's a way you present your words. If you are writing, in the last class, I taught you about about writing. I think we're going to flow from last class into today. Thank you very much. Let me show you a few offers that I have for you before I continue into the class. You want to know my name? Okay, I've told you before. Now, if you are joining the class, please, I'd like you to grab your phone right now. Now, just grab your phone right now and begin to type on the chat box. Say, let me know where you are calling. I mean, you are following from. Let me know the name of your school. Let me know your own school, your organization, the organization you represent. And let me also know your state or your country if you are not in Nigeria, because we have followers from all over the world. I'd like you to do that right now before I come back. If I don't see your own, you may find yourself out of the class. If I don't see your comment, if you're on Facebook, like the page, share it onto your profile, share it onto all of the other groups that you have. Begin to do that right now. And if you're on YouTube, I'd like you to hit the subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe button and begin to subscribe. Let's double the subscription, the subscriber value right now. Are you doing that? I want you to drop a comment right now. Engage. Let's create engagement here. If you mind, just tell me where you are following from. Tell me the name of your school or organization, and then tell me your state, your country, your town, or just say, hello, David, hello, Mr. Deniji. Just encourage us while I go for this short break. I'll be right back.
Wow, we now have 5 books in our library. The 4-legged school growth strategy, that's the mother of all books on school growth. You have the indispensable teacher, you have Thrive, and then you have Unlock. But then you also now have the 5th one, fresh strategies for running your school free of debtors. Which one would you want to go for? Why not go for the whole library? Well, you can have it in different packages. The combo pack still remains, but now the combo pack consists of the 4-legged school growth strategy, the indispensable teacher, and fresh strategies for running your school free of debtors. That's a 4-hour online course which you cannot miss. You can also have the super pack. That's another package. The super pack consists of Thrive and Unlock. But why break it down when you can simply get the whole library? I'd like you to order these books right now. We will deliver them to you anywhere you are. Get the books now. SOF Equip is a 5-month program that aims to certify school owners and school growth consultants by transferring all of the years of competence, all of the content that we have dished out on our platform for over a decade to solve specific problems regarding school business. So why should you wait when you can get all that we can teach, all that we have been teaching at once? You can get them. We are ready to transfer competence to you. Why not enroll in this program? 20 modules, that is 20 weeks. It's flexible. The payment is also flexible. SOF Equip is here. We are sharing our audience with you in case you also want to become a school growth consultant and you want to sell your ideas to school owners, to educators, education community all across. So I'd like you to enroll right now today for SOF Equip.
All right, you're welcome back. I wanted to actually remind those who are waiting in the WhatsApp room also. That's what I wanted to quickly go and do. I'm going to do that. I think I wasn't able to complete it. But then, thank God, we are increasing in class. And so I said I'm going to flow from last class. This class, persuasive presentations that win your parent heart. How to make persuasive presentations that win your parent heart. I hope you saw all the offers. I hope you saw the books. I hope you saw SOF Equip. So this class is actually, and that's how we're going to be. This is the introduction. The introduction part is what I'm taking here. But the main part of this class and many other things that you're missing. You're missing a lot. People are waiting in the SOF Equip room. SOF Equip is a 5 months. It's a bumper class. I don't want to give bits again. You know, I've been giving all these bits for the past how many years now. So we have gathered the whole thing into a 20 module class. You know, people complain too much. Some people call us on phone and begin to cry. We want to grow. Growing a school as it's no more. It's not rocket science. We've worked on that by the grace of God in the last 5 years, and then we have packaged a program, a 5-month program. So all of these classes, we just get introductions here. The real deal is in the other class. So I'm going to be taking just 30 or 30 minutes here. While if you are interested in continuing, or maybe you are interested in only this class alone, no problem. Just let me know. Our WhatsApp line. This is our contact. I don't know if I still have. The other day, I think I shared my contact. I said that you may need to save it because perhaps you will need it. Let me look. I'm looking for my contact For those of you who those who would want to, who are asking, where is my contact? Okay. Oh, I can't find it. Yeah, but I think you, some of us know you're on our WhatsApp platform already. It's 08069462143. I'm trying to project it here if I can lay my hands on it. But no problems. Remember that this was a class we had last week. This one. How to satisfy your parents even when resources are not enough. That was last week. But this week, we now said, okay, let's now take it a step further. One of the things I shared last week, let me show you. Let me show you one of the things I shared where I stopped last week. For those of us who followed last week, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is my contact here. This is our contact. Please, I'd like you to save this contact. Save it. Even if you are not calling me now or calling us, save it and keep it on your phone. Chat us on WhatsApp to get the books to enroll for the main thing. What you are having here is adjusted bit. So this is the class. Now, this is where I stopped in the last class. I was saying that I was talking about that you should learn compelling letter writing. Now, I now said I will continue the next week to talk about making persuasive presentation. Remember that our theme, what we have been talking about since the beginning of this year, is we have been talking about satisfying parents, satisfying. I had made a lot of points that you cannot satisfy somebody 100%, but you can satisfy them to the extent of the agreement that you both set. So when expectations are met, you can say you have satisfied somebody. But when you didn't set expectations, so the other party begins to over expect. So they are expecting more than they should expect from you. Are you getting my point? So that was where we stopped last week. I now said I'm going forward to making persuasive presentations. And then meaning that we are going to learn how to talk. Now let me come back to me, please. I want you to look at me right now. Everyone, look at me. You see, in business, in negotiation, there is a law called who needs who most. I'm releasing secret I'm not supposed to release in a free class. And that's why I won't talk too much today. If you are really interested, the SUF we keep program, the whole program is $250,000 or $605. But if you don't want to enroll for the whole program, you can enroll for each module. Like for today, now you pay for today only. If you want to learn how much that costs, just chat us on WhatsApp. There's a law called who needs who most. So in negotiation, if you are negotiating with somebody, if you are able to make them see that they need your service more than you need their money, you win the argument. If they are able to lord it over you that you need their money more than they need your service, you will always do their bidding. That's why you must not always make it appear to parents as if you need their money more than they need your service. Well, we may say it's a win-win. It's a win-win situation. Yeah, but you see, I don't like all this. It's a win-win. Yeah, I know their children are their own future, and you are helping them to mold their future. So, in my own perspective, to me, I think they need us. You understand? But hey, it is business. They paid for it. That is why you must learn how to make your presentations to convince them of what you have been doing in the past, how you have handled issues, and how that what you are demanding or how that what they are demanding now may not be what they need right now presently. It's important you learn all of these things. So look at it now. How to make persuasive presentations that win your parents' heart. I'm going to be teaching how to actually articulate your words, how to build your argument, how to build argument. Let me show you one of the slides I will be sharing today. I said one of the slides I'm going to be sharing today, I said build your argument. Let me show you. Let me give you an example. I know some schools that have become slaves to their parents because parents will come and complain one thing. You say, I will adjust. You'll adjust. You do. You see, every time they come, how many times you want to adjust your policy because of one parent? How many times you want to change the vision you have for the business because of a set of people? You need to learn. And I was right. I wrote in Thrive. Do you have your book, Thrive, here? Is it Thrive? No, Unlock. Unlock, yes. Have you bought Unlock? Oh, so you have not bought Unlock. Oh, please kindly get I wrote in Unlock, I said, don't do what parents ask every time. No, you can't always do everything they ask. But even if you're not going to do what they ask, to replace that, you must be able to present a good argument. Look at this statement here. Look at this slide. This is one of the slides I'm going to be sharing in the paid session now. I said in communication, you need to build your argument and rehearse your positions before presenting them to the other party. Every aspect of business is one form of negotiation or the other. And negotiation is not only about money, it's also about helping the other party to make decisions that will be in the interest of both parties. There is an inherent behavior of customers. Customers are always selfish. They always want it their way. They always say that customer is king. Customer is king. Yeah. While I do not disagree that customer is king, the 21st century business is more of collaboration than of loading it on one other party. You understand? That's why it is your presentation, the way you present things to them. Now, there are tools that help you present. It's not just about talking. Even that talking alone, many of us have not learned it. I'm actually teaching about talking here. You must learn how to talk. But then you must learn how to articulate. Some of us are not good with letter writing. And it's important you learn all of these things. The one I'm teaching today is how to build your argument. How to build your argument. Okay, a parent comes and asks this, and you know within yourself you won't do what they have said. You know that you are not ready to buy a new school bus. You know that you are not ready to build new classrooms. You know that you are not ready to repaint the school, even though that's what they want. And it doesn't mean, it's not that you don't have, you don't love them or you don't want them to have the best. But apart from being a passionate educationist, you are also a businessman or woman. Business demands that you are wise. Wisdom is the principal thing. Now, it doesn't mean that you are going to be cheating them, but everything has priorities. There are priorities. If you decide to spend money on the things that they are clamoring for, you may run into a financial stress at the end of the month and you'll not be able to pay. How to make up for that which you will not do when they ask you to do is what? To learn how to communicate. To learn how to persuade them. Persuasive presentation. Let me take a moment to read for my prologue. Here, the prologue I posted for this class. It's a wonderful prologue. You would want to read it. So that's the introduction. Let me read that prologue and explain it a bit before we all gather in the other class. All right. So let me take a look at my prologue. When this was the prologue I shared when we were preparing for the class. So I said, now listen to this. Can you see my screen? Can you see it very well? All right. I think you are seeing it. I was saying here that persuasion is a skill. I said, you are not trying to make the parent agree against their wish, contrary to what many customers think. Many customers think that when you are trying to persuade them, you are trying to make them do what they don't want, to make them buy something against their wish. No, that's not what it is. You are actually exploring every available means to make them understand their choices. I want you to see it very well, to make them understand their choices, so that you can get the bargain you deserve. Take a look at that. Take note, the bargain you deserve. You can't get a bargain you don't deserve. If I have invested in my school, I deserve to make money from it. But one way to make the much you're supposed to make is to learn persuasive presentation. People always want more than they paid for. Of course, I always teach also that you should render more service than that for which you have been paid. But customers are never satisfied. That is why you must quietly, calmly learn how to articulate your words so that what they will do, so that they will see your reasons as you present your service to them. I said that what you are doing in persuasion is that you are aiming to crush all objections, yet you are keeping them excited enough to get their buy-in. Are you getting my point? So when you are talking to a parent, the aim is to crush their objections. Okay, for example, now you have said that they are going for an excursion, and then they are asking how much is the excursion fee, and you told them the excursion fee, and boom, the next day they bang into your office and say, why? Why should excursion fee be that much after we have paid exorbitant amount of money as school fees? You smile. What do you say at that point in time? Before they come, you should know they will come. Did you take time as you were presenting the offer? Did you also take time to prepare to prepare your response to their objection? It's important when you are preparing an offer, also prepare a response to their objections when they come. In that situation, now they have come with an objection. Sometimes it is what they are saying is genuine, but you still have to just prepare to persuade them to crush that objection. Let me continue. In the prologue I was reading. Now, what are objections? Objections are an integral part of customer behaviors. Each time you ask for money or demand for a certain change in terms of for your contract, either from existing parents or from new parents, there is always an initial objection probing why you should change, probing why you should charge that much, or why they should do what you are asking. For example, you are telling them that, oh, school bus will no more apply your route. Listen to me, hey, simple. I always like to use the example of school bus because we all have run school buses. School bus will no more apply your route. Then they raise an objection. Why? What do you mean? And then what will you say? There is a way you persuade them. That's what I call persuasive presentation that wins your parents' hearts all of the time. I know you want to get all of this, class. I know you are eager. However, okay, let me finish this prologue, at least for this class. I now said here that, however, it's just a question and answer thing. The right answers presented in the right frame and delivered with the right attitude will always melt customers' hearts towards you. The problem is many of us have not learned how to talk in business terms. We are school owners, but not salesmen. You are not, salesmen know how to talk. We teach students, but you see, parents need a convincing level of communication if you want their buying. Let me give us a short warning. Make no mistakes. The moment your parents perceive that they are more intelligent than you, you will lose their respect. So maybe one of the reasons why they are not respecting you is because when they talk and you talk, then you begin to hear who is the educationist among both of you. Parent talks and you talk, and they'll be like, who? They believe that because you are into education, you should be more intelligent, you should be smarter. You see, they believe that you should be the geek, the genius, the Einstein, since you are the educationist, you are the professional here. But sadly, you speak with several school owners and they always sound too informal, all of the times. Their presentations are obviously not premeditated and mostly not commanding. I'm sorry. It's the reason why they are not taking you serious. So when a parent speaks and you speak, I'm not saying that you should form what you don't have, but hey, you can learn them. There is what we call talking. There's talking for business. It's a way to do it. And that's what I'm going to be teaching in the other part of the class. I hope you are not angry. Sometimes we need to do it like that because what we want to teach in this class is way bigger. It's much longer. It's like we can't fit it into the 1 hour free class. That's why we are inviting you to enroll for SOF Equip. You want to know about SOF Equip? Please hear about it again. See SOF Equip here. Here's maybe you don't yet understand. Let me explain SOF Equip to you. Check.
SOF Equip is a 5-month program that aims to certify school owners and school growth consultants by transferring all of the years of competence, all of the content that we have dished out on our platform for over a decade to solve specific problems regarding school business. So why should you wait when you can get all that we can teach, all that we have been teaching at once? You can get them. We are ready to transfer competence to you. Why not enroll in this program? 20 modules, that is 20 weeks. It's flexible. The payment is also flexible. SOF Equip is here. We are sharing our audience with you in case you also want to become a school growth consultant and you want to sell your ideas to school owners, to educators, education community all across. So I'd like you to enroll right now today for SOF Equip.
There you have it. SOF Equip It's a wonderful class. You can enroll for each module, like today's class only. You can pay for today's class only, and you can just enroll for the whole 20 weeks module. That's just the entirety of what we've been teaching, and we sought to do it in such a way that you can learn all of these things and teach other people in your own domain. So before I go in this class, let me remind you of look at this book, Unlock. I have said that most of these tidbits are also in this book, this new book, Unlock. You need to get that book. And have you gotten the four-legged? The thing is, these books, all of them are just, we have packaged them into different packages. You can have it in this form. For example, you can get the whole library for just that amount you see there. And you can decide to get okay, there's another package called the combo pack. That one consists of two of those books. That is the four-legged school growth strategy, the indispensable teacher, and another offer, which is a 4-hour online course that helps you run your school free of debtors. If you don't want that, you can get the other package, which consists of Strive and Unlock. So whichever one you want, whether you want one of the books or two of them or all of them, they are all available. Yeah, thank you very much. Before I end the class again, let me remind you of this. This is also important. It's important you understand that Thinkala is still selling and selling fast. Please talk to us if you need to switch your school management software. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm going to be going over to the SOF Equip class. It's starting in 30 minutes time. It's starting by 11 a.m. You want to make inquiries, just let me know. Let me know if you want to make inquiries. This is our contact again. If you want to make inquiries about it, this is it. I think I shared you. I said copy this number. Just save it on your phone. Some of you already have my discussions on WhatsApp. Please let me know if you're interested in joining the real class, which is the SOF Equip class. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Until next week that we come your way again. Once again, this is the School Owners Forum, Nigeria's largest training network of school owners, of teachers, of education stakeholders, of everyone generally. I am David Adeniji, by the grace of God, convener of the School Owners Forum. Bye for today.